monte ici.
Ok.
S'ils sont que
Deux
deux,
toits,
ils
les
sont...
gars. Deux sur le toit, les gars.
Attends, je passe devant. Voilà,
Bien joué.
Toi, tu fais ça comme un porc, mec.
M249. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Zil and welcome back to 6-1 Gaming. So today we're gonna see a list of the top features that will make it into the game. All of these elements have been confirmed. So it's my personal list. I've taken it from either Twitter, streams, or the official website, and there are many more, but that's just my selection. So I'll put a link in the description so you can see for yourself. Without further ado, number 1, more maps. We've talked about this in a previous video, but I want to mention it again. We'll have more maps. One's already in the works, and we know it won't appear in the game until it's fully released, but we're going to have more maps. And by the way, the full release is aimed at end of 2016, 2017, or early 2018. So, soon-ish. Number 2, vault mechanics, climbing. Kind of like in Battlefield, where you can go over small walls. And there's even this animation taken from Twitter. I'm guessing you can go pretty high, considering what we're seeing here. The higher you'll go, the longer it'll take, maybe. And it's just such a nice thing to have. Like it looks almost ready, so I'm hoping we're gonna see it in the next monthly update. But it's just I cannot wait for this. Also, do you guys think we'll be able to jump through windows? I don't know, but I really hope we will be able to. Third, hardcore mode with a reduced UI and no crosshair, so pretty hardcore. There'll also be a first-person mode, which might be a mod or a part of the hardcore mode. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this, so am I, so I'm very excited about it. And now number 4, talking about mods and considering PlayerUnknown's past, the game will be highly moddable. So he said it will be worked on after the full release and that modded games will run on separate servers. So good, good. And we've already seen like pretty special games, so not mods, really just your special games with gentleman agreements on YouTube, where like 4 people will fight against 96, and the 4 players cannot loot anything, and the 96 have to only use melee weapons like the zombies. So same objectives as normal games and squad games, just survive till the end. But it's 96 people against you, so that was definitely fun to watch. And I know it wouldn't be really fun to play if you wanted zombies maybe, but I'm pretty sure like some crazy modder will work on that when it's released. And there was also this game like 21 versus 79 I think, where the 29 had to cross the whole map without dying, and there was no circle, so it was just like pure tactic. And you had to go like from Milta to Primorsk or Georgiopol, and the Rangers there's a 21, they could loot anything, and they just had to pop a smoke to claim the victory in the target city. And the insurgents, on the other hand, they were only allowed to have SMGs and shotguns. But there were 4 times as many, so that helps. So I think that's a pretty good thing because you'll have very different game styles, very different, just the gameplay in general. And I think that's good for the game because it's more playable. And I can't wait to see what people come up with in terms of mods. Myself, I have some crazy idea about a mod maybe with bows and arrows, like a medieval something, and like that would be again something completely different, and I'm pretty sure someone will will just do it because there's just some crazy people out there that just have time to do that. So I don't know. Tell me what you think and what you hope to see maybe, and we'll see what they have. Number 5, more destruction. I know they're working right now on optimization, and because destruction really messes up optimization, that's something they will do after. But once that's done, they'll do more destruction because that's something they really want. Number 6, penetration. You'll be able to shoot through those damn doors and fences and maybe thin walls like in Rainbow Six. So not much detail, but I think that's pretty cool. Number 7, different weather types. So we've already got rain and clean weather, but they want to add fog and maybe snow and night. Now that would be amazing because again, there is a lot to work on there. Like imagine a game with flashlights, headlights, or even a night vision. Like you could see and be seen if you turn on a flashlight, but then if you don't, you're invisible, but you can't see shit. that's just crazy stuff to work on there because there's so many things you can do. You could trap people by turning on the light and then just see where the shots come from. The flash hider would be so much more important because the flash in the night would be so much more visible. There's just so much to do. I hope they do it well. On a side note, they did precise that it would not be dynamic. So if you're in a night game, it won't become daytime after a while. It just stays night, just like it is now, pretty much. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Number 8, you will be able to use meds in moving cars. Finally, fucking finally, I will be able to escape and, like for 20 minutes driving, and then you'll spend even more time healing, and then you'll just get shot by someone who was just standing there in the middle of nowhere because you had 2 HP for like 20 minutes and you just decided to stop there. So now that should be gone in whenever the patches come, but you will be able to heal if you're a passenger of a car. That's pretty cool. Number 9, rangefinders and binoculars. So that's self-explanatory, but I think it's a must-have for this kind of game. Just a scope that's just a scope, not something that you need a gun to look through. Number 10, more stats. We don't know really like what type of stats or what will be there, but we know they want to add more on the death screen, so you'll know what killed you, or a bit more than this guy killed you with M16, and it's a good thing because I love stats. Also, just so everyone knows, there will be at least one more start reset before the game release. Uh, I don't know if there's going to be more, but there's at least going to be one when they release the game. And well, we know there was one last week at the end of the season, so there could be more because that was just 3 months, and there is at least lots of months until the game is released. So expect some stats resets. Number 11, improved matchmaking. We'll have a good ranking system with unranked servers, ranked servers, rank upgrades, and it's all going to be based on an elo system, which evolves through win at a 100% rate and kills at a 20% rate. That's all we know. Number 12, weapon leveling. So you'll be able to unlock cosmetics for different weapons, and I'm guessing there will be more. So right now they mentioned, for example, like a special reload animation. They're not faster, they're not slower, they're just different, and they won't influence the actual gameplay. Number 13, skins. Skins, man, just like in CSGO. Well, not exactly like in CSGO, but pretty much like in CSGO. So you'll be able to spend money on crates, trade them on the market, trade what you get from them on the market, or just use it yourself. There will be also event-based items like the Twitch Prime outfits or the player-unknown trench coat. And they're also trying to not pick the game all about crates. So they're spending time to find the right balance for everyone. And apparently they're thinking about even giving out free crates based on time. I don't know, like one per day. So I think it will be pretty good for everyone. Like you'll have something to, I don't know, to grind a bit on, but that's not very necessary to do it. And the last one, and that's a bonus one, just because I like the number 14, and it's not confirmed. It's only a supposition. It's just there will be something maybe along the lines of traps or remote bombs like C4 claymores. So that can make things way more interesting, right? Like you can have like a camper and 1,000 claymores around him, or maybe just put C4 in a jeep, just like in Battlefield. I don't know, like stuff to work on. That's not confirmed. That's just something I saw from I can't even remember where. But maybe we'll have it and it's gonna be cool, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, and make sure to leave a comment about what you were happy or unhappy about these changes in Battlegrounds. Also, for the next video, I'd like to see some ideas about things everyone would like to see in the game. So, give me your best ideas about something you'd really love to see in Battlegrounds. Personally, I'd like to see the 15 times scope removed from the game and replaced by a switchable scope that goes from, times 0 to times 2, times 4, and times 8, or, something along these lines. Because I think the times 15 is ultra rare, but it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And making it a switchable scope that goes from 0 to 8 with increments in between would make it so much better. Like you would not have to change your scope and like keep 20 scopes in your inventory and switch them manually. Just like by the press of a button, you can go from 0 to 2 to 4 to 8. And that makes the scope so much better. Like and that's just so it would make it a must have from the care package and I would love it. That's my idea. So, alright guys, make sure to share your ideas and that's it for today. See you on the other side. Ciao ciao.